Aries, good morning. Welcome to your general Sun, Moon, Rising reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Aries Tarot. Everybody's welcome. The only message I have for you is please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit, as this will just lead you to wrong conclusions, okay? So without further ado, what's going on for the sign of Aries? This is a tarot reading for the sign of Aries. Angel, spirits, guides. What does the sign of Aries need to know? You have the Five of Swords. In conflict with somebody, Aries. You're on the point of letting somebody go. There is kind of this win at all costs around you at the moment. There's a lot of communication. Okay, you're very, very busy. You feel you're under pressure. There's somebody or a situation here that you feel you have to cut loose. This could be a decision between two situations or two people, but you realise you can't sustain this kind of pressure for very long, and there's a certain somebody here who you feel you must cut loose to pursue your own goals, and that's not a selfish act. It's the path you're choosing so that you can have most spiritual and emotional growth out of. But there is somebody here that you've been in conflict with for a while. This is not just a whim. This is not just an instant decision. This energy has been building up. Okay. You have moved on. You've come a long way from the past. You've done a lot of work on yourself. I'm getting that there is this sense of freedom around you, more time to do the leadership things that you are, you feel you want to achieve. You are taking the point on this. I'm kind of getting that for a lot of you, they could, going forward, this will probably lead to relocation going into 2024. Okay. But there is somebody around you who you've not been hitting it off with. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But there is a very strong sense of worth about you. All right. Well, I'm getting communication. Done a lot of introspection. You're perhaps dealing with somebody that wants to be alone. That suits you fine because you want to be alone. You've got patience, you can wait. You're busy with other stuff. You're very distracted at the moment from this particular situation. I'm kind of getting that you are trying to manifest something here. You've got all the answers within you. You've got the know-how. Even in business, you've got the business acumen. I'm getting incoming communication, like I said, which will kind of promote a decision. It will emotionally and spiritually kind of force you into making that decision that you've been putting off. Okay. You're showing up in your own reading, Aries. You are taking control. Okay. You're taking the leadership. You are taking responsibility for your own actions. That's cool. From my point of view, that's, I feel, the biggest thing with people. We make decisions, there's consequences, and it's being, adult enough to take the consequences of those decisions, whatever they may be, good or bad. You're coming into your power. This, to me, is true freedom. Because with that, out goes the fear. You're taking a very, very different approach. I am getting communication coming in, and there could even be a child involved here, but there's a particular path that you want to pursue. Okay. you feel you've taken, talking about responsibility, you feel too much responsibility in a lot of areas in your life have been put on you. You're now dropping these responsibilities, a lot of them, and you're kind of putting them back on the people, and, you know, letting people not fend for themselves. I'm not getting abandonment here. What I'm getting is you kind of energetically, through your actions, teaching people to, you know, stand up for themselves. You're giving out a great energy at the moment, Aries. There's a tower moment here. This tower's for the greater good. There is somebody around you who is quite narcissistic, quite controlling. Okay. You've let yourself be controlled. Now you're coming back into your own power. You're taking control of your own life. For one or two of you, there is a child involved in this. But whatever your situation, I'm getting there is this very, very strong energy of cutting loose from it. Now, this could be to pursue work interests or a different relationship. Certainly very, very different to the one you've been in. All right. There is somebody around you that you've struggled with for a very, very long time now, whether this is a parent, it could even be another Aries. Okay, and you're very, very much alike. All right, because I'm picking up Aries and Virgo energy as outside influences as well. So, you know, it's a decision between two situations, two different people, for some of you. All right. There has been this energy of complacency around you. Okay. But you've been letting things drift by. But as I say, now you're taking control. You're about to make a very strong judgment call. Okay, there is somebody around you who wants to resurrect a relationship, somebody you moved away from in the past. They want to come back in. Okay. Whatever your situation, you're breaking this karmic wheel. You feel that this has been a situation where you've been going round and round in circles. It's always been coming to the same old, and this is singles with you as well. There's been a lack of commitment in the past. Okay, but things are finally turning in your favour. Luck's on your side. But your life is about to take a very, very different direction. And I'm even getting here a very much different lifestyle. You are turning your back on certain connections, whether they're workmates, friends, you know, a spouse. There is one particular connection here you are moving on from. You've got interests elsewhere. You've been delaying a decision. You've been waiting. I'm kind of getting that your patience has finally, and your efforts from the past have finally paid off. And now you were once stuck. Now you can actually physically act on your plans. It's kind of like that moment has arrived. You do see it as risky. Okay, as I'm saying, I'm getting good news coming in about a job as well. This does involve travel for one or two of you. You know, and for those of you that have been waiting for communication of a certain person, I'm kind of getting that coming in. You know, there has been a lot of complacency around you. You're an adventurer, and you could have been in a situation where that you've been with somebody very reliable, very steady, but you consider as not exciting. You're not jumping into any conclusions. You're not jumping into any situation without a lot of thought. You are in actual fact weighing up your options. You are making plans. Some of those plans got delayed, or because of the other distractions, because of responsibilities, got sidetracked. Okay, but now there is a way forward. You do have options open to you. It's seeing the truth about your past. It's seeing the truth about this situation. And even if you're not dealing with two people, you know, it's seeing the truth about this person and the situation. For one or two of you, there is a person here that you're dealing with who does have a lot of responsibility, perhaps through their work or through family matters or whatever. They've taken on a lot of responsibility, but I'm getting a lot of this is you. You've been self-sabotaging Aries for a long time, no longer. You have been restricted. Somebody here has purposely held you back. Yeah, seeing the truth about the past, seeing the truth about yourself. This is all about you, Aries, knowing exactly what it is you want and becoming self-aware. Following your own heart's desire. I'm going to get in here that somebody who's been withholding their feelings because of fear, there's now an opening up energy between you two. You could well be dealing with a soulmate, but I'm kind of getting that working together with this person, you can find solutions to work out, to overcome any problems that you may have between you. There's resolving a lot of issues. Your temperament is a lot more even now with this person, and then with you there's a lot more equality. There's been a part in other ways which has allowed the energy to change between you. It's going to take an awful lot of strength and courage to follow this particular route, and there is a fresh start here. It is risky, but as I say, you're not just going to jump in. It means travel for some of you, it means different lifestyles, but you can determine how you want this to play out, and over time with patience seems to be the key here, Aries. You know, there's nothing here I'm getting that can't be worked out if you're both willing. Thank you very much for watching.